Hey government. Fuck you. Think I'm just another taxpayer filling your pockets? Taking all my hard-earned cash and wasting it on ads? Hey government, kiss my ass. Waste my time voting having you changed your mind? Thinking it's funny, coulda had a life, but nah. Voting first. Hey government, suck my dick. Sit around and twiddle your thumbs in your private jets while I'm here slumming it, struggling to make ends meet. Hey government, thanks for cutting my pay rates. It's not like I need the money anyway. Have you forgotten what it's like? Have you ever been poor? When was the last time you went without? When was the last time you said, sorry kids, I can't afford food this week? Hey government, when was the last time you had to make $1 last a fortnight? Why do you keep pushing the little guy down? Hey government, I'm not wanting much. Just want you to cut me some slack. I swear I didn't do anything. I actually wrote this. I wrote this when I wasn't happy with the government. I mean, what person in Australia is? If you ask any Australian, we will all pretty much say that we don't like our government. Some of them we do, some of them I don't, depending on what days they want to be like nice. I mean, recently with the floods, they were good, so they were helpful here. But then there's other times where we're just like, dude, you guys can go to hell. We spent however long in line waiting to vote, and then, you know, by the time the votes actually count, the person we wanted and the person that we elected only lasts in their seat for maybe 24 hours before someone else gives them the boot. So screw you, what's the point of us voting? And recently in Australia, I don't know if it's still in play, but from what I heard at the time of writing this, that Sunday rates are being cut. Now, myself, I need Sunday rates. I don't work that often. When I do, Sundays are usually my favourite day, because that means I get double the pay, which means it actually can be put towards stuff that I need, like food and electricity and bills that I have to pay. No, I live at home and I have bills to pay. Huh, yes I do. You know, I recently found out that my mom is getting her money cut, and she's going to be living, you know, a few $100s less, and she has to find out how she's going to pay rent for the next however often until she gets her money back. And her money's not being cut because she's, you know, one of those invaders. Her money's being cut because the government said, hey, you know, your group needs to be cut, so you're not going to have that money because you're in that group. Okay, makes sense, probably doesn't. But it's just really annoying, especially recently. The news played ads, the most stupidest ad that made you go, what the hell, I could have made a better one in the backyard. Like me personally, you know, it cost taxpayers God knows how much money on some stupid ad that only aired for like 30 seconds. It's like, dude, really? I seriously could have made a better one using the trees in my yard. And it's just frustrating because you hear all these politicians taking these fancy private jets to having fancy houses and God knows what, and just going, oh yeah, the taxpayer's paying for it, so it's okay. It's like, no, it's not okay. There is so much more issues in Australia right now that need to be dealt with, but they can't be because the government thinks, hey, you know, private jets are much better than worrying about domestic violence. Hey, those fancy dinners that the taxpayers are paying for are so much better than fixing the potholes. You know, okay, cool, whatever. No wonder society hates the government. They may not personally know each individual person in Parliament, but they hate the government as a whole because 90% of the time they don't know what the hell they're doing. And I just realized I kind of sounded like Russell Brand saying all this because, you know, he's very opinionated on the government, and so am I. Okay, I'm going now. I've said my bit. I could keep rambling, but 5 minutes is enough for your time. Okay, see yous.